Hello my Bandicrew and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another theory video based on the new creature from Crash Team Rumble called the Crateosaurus. Crash Team Rumble is currently in Season 2 and we have a lot of mini-games, one of which is called Dig It, where you collect bones and then you see the creature that the bones came from. So today's video is going to be discussing and theorizing about the Crateosaurus. If this is your first time coming to the channel, I release Crash Bandicoot content every weekend. We discuss lore, theories, news, we do trailers, we do interviews, tier lists, I have a podcast, so pretty much anything and everything Crash Bandicoot related is covered here. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, maybe consider subscribing. Years ago, if you asked me, are the crates alive, I'd say, obviously, no, they're not. They're just a collectible that you need to get in every level. You break the crates, you get the Wumpa fruit, and that's that. But now, here we are in 2023, and it's revealed that there is a living crate creature called the Crateosaurus. And I want to deep dive on this guy and give my explanation on him and see if you guys agree with me. So this is the Crateosaurus theory. So the first appearance of Crateosaurus is in the minigame Dig It. You collect his bones, and then we get a quick shot of what he looks like. And to me, he looks like a checkpoint crate that opens up as a jaw and can eat you. So to me, that really pays homage to the Mimic from D&D. It's not exactly the same because this is a polymorph and it does it with, I believe, with magic to transform itself to look this way. But from what I've gathered, it transforms itself to be a treasure chest or other objects to lure you into them, and then it attacks you. So the Crateosaurus potentially acts the same way. The ancient Bandicoots, or the Cavecoot, as you see in another unlockable, would go to crates, break them, and get their Wumpa fruit. So perhaps even in the ancient days, the Bandicoots created crates to hold their Wumpa fruit. And this creature evolved to look like the crates. So when the Bandicoots went up to their crates to get their Wumpa fruit, it would jump out, open up, and be Jaws, be a monster to attack them. And like I said, if you told me about this years and years ago, I would just be like, man, that's crazy. But it actually pans out as of 2020. Let me explain. The Iron Checkpoint crate dates back to 1998 in Crash Bandicoot Warped. You would hit the checkpoint crate, and it wouldn't count as a crate because it was metal. The C would go away, and you would have a checkpoint. It was nothing. It was just a crate. 1998. Then we jump forward to 2020, and it's revealed that the Iron Checkpoint crate actually has sentience. You can see he's an unlockable character. He can drive go-karts, and he shows frustration. So that's all fine and dandy. We could chalk it up as just a joke because there was a post on Reddit, someone asking for the Iron Checkpoint crate to be raceable. But it wasn't just a one-off thing. The Iron Checkpoint crate was given sentience in another game. In Crash Bandicoot On the Run, the Iron Checkpoint crate returns as a boss character. As you can see, he shows emotion. Jumping up, roaring at you. There's no audio to his roars, so I shouldn't say roaring, but he definitely uses the top of the crate as a mouth, it seems. And he summons other Iron Checkpoint crates. So as you're progressing through the level, more crates will drop down because he is summoning them. So the Iron Checkpoint crate is alive, and it's not just a one-off joke. So what does that have to do with the Crateosaurus, you ask? Well, the Crateosaurus is also a checkpoint crate. And if we're going by standard evolution, it is a wooden crate millions of years ago, billions of years ago, and through the years, as it has evolved, it goes from a wooden crate to a iron crate. I almost said steel. It goes to an iron crate. So I believe that in the lore of the series, this Crateosaurus actually makes sense. So no, not all crates are alive, but there was a creature back in the prehistoric days that acted as a mimic. And through the years, the Crateosaurus evolved into the iron checkpoint crate. So that's the entire theory, guys. I believe that even if it was stumbled into backwards and they didn't mean for it to make sense, the Crateosaurus actually does make sense in the lore of Crash Bandicoot. The Crateosaurus existed back in ancient times, and through the years he evolved, and not him specifically, but the Crateosaurus species, and they became the Iron Checkpoint Crate. So originally, the C on the crate stood for Crateosaurus, but then as the years progressed and it became the Iron Checkpoint Crate, acting as a checkpoint, the C changed from being Crateosaurus to Checkpoint. So it kind of snuck its way in, making Crash believe that it was merely just a checkpoint now, whereas the C probably still stands for Crateosaurus. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the theory, and we will see you next weekend. Have a great night. Take care.